This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
AI is moving fast across the enterprise. But without visibility, it's just chaos. Different tools, different models, different teams using AI in completely different ways. ServiceNow turns that chaos into control. With the AI Control Tower, you see all your AI across the business in one place. What it's doing, what it's done, and what it's about to do. So you stay in control. To put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com.
This episode is brought to you by ChatGPT. Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. Have you guys heard about ChatGPT work? It's the new way to use ChatGPT for bigger multi-step projects. And when you need more than just answers, give ChatGPT work access to your apps and files, and it can create real work documents like spreadsheets, slides, and structured reports. Get started at chatgpt.com by selecting work mode, available on Plus and Pro plans.
Good evening and welcome to Bayliss Avenue, dear listener, for this evening's huge game. Must win. Well, I say must win. I won't be that dramatic, Steve Holly, but it's the first game of the season. But tonight's game between our beloved Erith Town and Horley Town. How are we, Steve?
Very well.
After a trip to Steyning, the 10-goal thriller?
Absolutely. And came out very optimistic afterwards. Every time we went forward, we looked like we were scoring, very creative. And that's the only game I've attended so far this season. And so hearing the 1-1 draw against Punjab and the disappointing penalty loss afterwards, we need to bounce back today.
Yeah, it was a disappointing result, but as I said on the pod, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was one that was actually quite good to watch. They played the ball around nicely, and I just thought it was unlucky really in the final third. But you know, we've had a good start here so far. We've had a great crunching tackle by Jack Holland, a chance to just went over the bar, and some nice link-up football already early in these early stages. I will let this go. Because the ball's just been cleared by Horley. But again, it's been a bright opening 3 or 4 minutes. Let's just hope it continues.
Absolutely.
There's two controversial decisions there, Steve. Steve, I think you might need to have a lie down with an item from the bedpost.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life, no matter how long that will be. But yeah, it's some controversial moments, aren't there?
The referee's got a couple of decisions wrong, I thought. The simulation, yellow card for simulation, but then again our guy didn't argue too much about it, so maybe he got it right. But we look the brighter side, we look more dangerous going forward.
That's a big tackle there by Horley on the right-hand side on Bethel there. The ball gets played over the top. Elliott does well to win it into Harry Taylor. A lovely little bit of control to try and bring it in, but it's just nipped out by the fullback. Yeah, I think, I just said it off recording a minute ago, we're clearly the better side for me, clearly. But I think it's getting scrappy already, and I think that Horley are trying to bring it down to that scrappy level a bit, with respect.
Well, classic away team performance.
Well, I was going to say sometimes you do that. I mean, like Erith Town, I think in the first season, the FBM, we lent a little bit into that. You know, because you need to get these points on the board early. You need to upset some established teams, and whether people like it or not, 3 years in the Isthmian League, Erith Town are now an established Isthmian team, in my opinion. Lovely ball played out wide there by Harry Taylor, just on the edge of the D, out wide to Devon. Devon looks to cut in. 2 defenders beating him there. Lovely little dink cross in. The defender gets on the edge of it, and he's just cleared the edge of the box. It remains 0-0, but as I say, Erith Town's certainly the brighter of the two teams. I'll tell you what, if we don't give this man on the tannoy a raise, there's something wrong in the world.
What do you mean, they pay you?
Well, you know, I think I've produced some real moments of comedy. Dear listener, if you imagine this pod over the tannoy, you just imagine the joys and delight that is being experienced by all those in SC28. Am I right, Steve Holly?
Absolutely spot on.
Yeah. It's it's moments like that really make me feel a valuable member of this football club. But the Dockers take the lead, because as I was trying to film, podcast, press the goal music and say it over the tannoy, something had to give. But Erith Town are now 1-0 up in the 12th minute, and a couple of minutes after that, James Miles just calls a free kick wide of the goal. Fantastic start by Erith.
Taking care of business on the pitch, and you're taking care of it off.
Well, some things don't change. But some things do, and we've gone one up. Yeah, but no, I mean, like we say, with respect to Horley, it's been a totally dominant Erith Town first half. We're saying it's a little bit scrappy from them and stuff like that, but I think the way Erith are trying to bring the ball down, they're trying to play. With respect, Steve, I think last season you weren't as many games as you were. No. Do you see a noticeable difference between the start of last year and where we are now?
I'm trying to remember the start of last year.
Bit more long ball.
We look, what I was saying off camera, we've made some very good signings this summer. We've got more leadership on the field, I think. We've got more physicality on the pitch, which certainly showed down at Stenning, in my view. Now we've got the goal in front. I'd like to see us settle down, push the ball around a little bit with a bit more confidence, and win this one comfortably. Yeah,
I think aside from pace, we're not really under any real threat, are we?
No. It's all been to our left, up in the right half of the field. But we've said this before, unfortunately, and switched off. We just need to keep the momentum going, build it, grow into the game, and as I say, I think this one's ours.
Absolutely, well said. 1-0 to Erith Town, and dominantly so. Interesting stato, this is the second consecutive home game that's been opened up, if you will. The scoring's been opened by a penalty.
Well, I have to confess, I wasn't aware of that.
I'm good at this, ain't I? Podcasting, tannoys.
I mean, since when did this not happen last season? It could have happened last season.
Well, so far.
Oh, you just made this up?
No. But, interesting stat. We'll leave it at that. And it rhymes. Up the Dockers. So you laugh at my stupid stats, Steve Holly. But now, we've had another penalty scored by James Maestro Miles.
Who I believe has not missed one in
12,000 years.
Is it quite that long? Yeah,
maybe a couple of weeks.
Bless him. It's good to see Milo back.
Yeah,
and his touch with the penalty. I must admit, I thought Harry was going to be our penalty taker, but obviously since James Miles has been back.
Horley with a free kick on the left-hand side, easily dealt with there by Munch in the middle of the park. It drops to the Horley back line on the halfway line, closed down really nicely there again by Munch. It goes up towards Ross Craig, long ball. Ross Craig easily deals with Jack Holland there with a superb tackle against the forward on the back line. Harry Taylor now with the ball goes to Pat, out to Bethel. That's a great ball for Bethel to run onto. And the defender's under a lot of pressure here to deal with this. It goes out for a throw-in. I'm really impressed with the start we're having so far.
Yeah, it's we look compact, we look well balanced.
Like yourself.
Absolutely. Did I say short?
Perception is key.
No, I just looking at right back is still our problem. Ross Craig is a good player. He's a good midfield player, but he's filling in at right back again. And all last season we were looking at guys to fill in at right back, be it Mal Turner or whoever it was. We just need that proper right back to balance it out a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, not a lot more else we can do. Every time Erith Town go forward, we look dangerous. Every time Horley go forward, we deal with it well. And they do look tamed, yes, and two very well-deserved penalties. 2-0 to the home side. You were saying a moment ago, Steve, about leadership and good defences and all that. I think Elliot and Jack Holland as a pair tonight have been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, they look very comfortable. They did against Stenning as well, even though we conceded 3 goals. Together, they seem to have sort of gelled together very quickly with AJ as well, on the left-hand side there. As I say, Ross has been filling in very well at right back. I don't mean to sort of put him down as a player.
No,
he's an excellent midfield player, but as I say, I think you'd be the first to say he's not a natural right back. Having said that, at the moment we just look very, very tight, very solid at the back, very impressed.
Yeah, I think we're keeping the shape well as well, and I think the energy there from Michael Avery, they call Munch, has been outstanding.
Yeah.
You think like Harry Taylor's playing as the sort of lone centre forward, if you will, in the formation, or the front of the three with the two really out wide. But every time the ball goes back into that back line, it's always Munch closing them down.
Yeah. George playing just in front of the back four as well. There's a nice balance to it. Gives Milo a little bit more freedom to put himself about. And as I say, wide, particularly Devon, very impressed with him against.
But look at the unfortunately viewers can't see this, but look how they're moving. Look how they're shifting. Look how they're getting around the pitch. They're keeping those positions and they shift over. And I saw a youth team do this a little while ago, funny enough. It's the analogy I use. They're hunting in packs.
Yeah.
They go round in packs, like helping and adding that bit of support. So George Goodwin's got the ball there, like Ross Craig's there, getting into position behind him.
Yeah.
Jack Collins looking to move round to get round the back and things like that. There's not a lot of standing watching. There's not a lot of individuality. This is a real good team performance, if you get my drift.
It is, and at times football's quite a simple game. I mean, when you've got the ball, make space for each other and give each other options. When you haven't, work twice as hard to get it back. Yeah. And that's what Erith Town are doing just at the moment, shutting players down there as soon as they get on their first touch.
Yeah.
There you go, Elliot again. Asling
and AJ dive, that's outstanding defending by Erith Town. Elliot Wenham sees the space that's been left by James Miles, who's closing it down, fills that hole again, creating that pack mentality, wins the ball trickles loose, AJ dive, pack mentality, goes out and gets it. I'm really impressed with how we're playing tonight.
I like is it Munch?
Yeah,
just playing just behind Harry there.
First name Monster Munch, gotcha. Just playing just behind Harry, giving him a little bit more support. And Harry's so many times last season we saw Harry isolated on his own. He seems to be just having Munch just behind him there, Devon out wide, and overall I've been very much more impressed. It's far better than the back end of last year. Yeah, and
Tad's done well this summer.
The recruitment's been good. The one thing I will say as well is he was a little bit quiet pre-season. You won't mind me saying. I think Bethel's having an outstanding game. If he was a little bit, he's had a couple of really good chances.
Yeah.
But I think if he was a little bit more clinical, he'd already be your contender for man of the match.
Absolutely, yeah. He looks dangerous every time he goes forward. He just needs that final delivery.
He's on the ball now. Look at that lovely little 1-2 round the corner. If he wins the ball there, Munch. But I'm very impressed with Erith Town. The movement, when we win the ball back, we look to play it forward, we look to get forward. This is a very energetic performance by Erith Town.
It's just playing like we've got that extra man each time.
Yeah.
And get it in the right place at the right time, picking up second balls.
Devon on the right hand side plays into Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor just on the edge of 6-yard box, plays it back to Devon there. He tries a nice little step over, beats the defender. And the keeper gets down well to hold. But it's out for a goal kick. But very good. Good energy. Up the Dockers. It's all going SE28, and it's 2-0 to Erith Town, totally dominant. My son's Robin Hooded a dart.
Sorry, what does that mean?
That means where you throw a dart or an arrow, and then the other one goes in the back of it, splits it. No, like in the film.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But I think he's going for more. What's the film with Kevin Costner? Prince of Thieves.
Absolutely.
But I think he's more Men in Tights.
Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Absolutely spot on. Yeah.
Do you know what a bit always makes me laugh? Come on, guys, let's get these ladies' clothes and into our tights.
I'm still getting past Blazing Saddles.
What a great film.
What a great film. What a great scene.
Yeah, when he's trying to put his pen back in his pen pot and he goes, think of your secretary.
Why did you guys say, can you guys come now?
Yeah, good idea. Do you remember that one? Look at you blushing.
This is a family podcast.
Look at you. And the bit when they're hanging everyone, isn't it? When he goes, I can't fit them in now, sir. I'm fully booked. Yeah, what a great film. What a great film. What's your favourite Mel Brooks film, dear listener? As always, email info@erithtown.com. The owner loves to hear your comments. Some great football there by Horley, and then it sees the ball go over. Just quickly, what was your favourite Mel Brooks film?
It's
half time. It's half time.
No, I would have to say Men in Tights. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Just for the title alone.
We're in the second half now, and a totally dominant first half by Erith Town. They've had a couple of chances. I think we just said off recording. They had a couple of chances, Horley. You're right. I think at times they moved the ball really well, but for large portions it was the Dockers, weren't it?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that it's been a one-sided game and that Erith have been the better team, but the other team have had some good moments, but I think Erith have been playing how they've been the good moments just the whole game.
Yeah, I think if Erith had their shooting boots on, you're looking about 5 or 6 at half-time. Bethel could have had a few. Harry could have pulled the trigger earlier. Munch has come close. Milo's come close. And obviously the 2 penalties. I think Erith Town, like you say, there's been little flashes from Horley, but Erith Town have been totally dominant.
Early in the game, we just skimmed the post early on in the game, one of the first shots of the game.
Milo curled a free kick wide. Devon had a chance that went wide. Like I say, it's been a great experience so far, watching a good opening game of the season. And the way we're going so far, I think there could be more in this.
I agree. I think this game should end around 4-5-0 to the Dockers, but anything can happen.
Absolutely. Great way of ending it. Horley just on the ball now on the left-hand side, about to cut in past Ross Craig. Ross Craig has a great tackle there. Devon comes back to recover. Like I say, I just think we've been totally dominant. The Horley players still on the ball now on the left-hand side. Manages to get crossing across the floor. Jack Holland clears it superbly, and it remains 2-0. Do you know what? I'm getting a bit tired. I might need to rest my legs. I might need to lay down at the bedpost. Steve Holly.
Fantastic sponsorship adverts.
Yeah, you don't even pay for this. This is just
It's all free. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly. While you're sitting there eating your cheesy layered chips, you could be laying in bed enjoying yourself. Hang on, that came across wrong.
No. Cut that bit out.
No. But you could be enjoying yourself at a bed from the bedpost.
Keep it rolling.
I salvaged that one. I think I did quite well there. Everyone else with their mind in smutty influences took that the wrong way. Absolutely, yeah. Devon on the left-hand side there cuts back to Harry Taylor, who's just on the penalty spot and unlucky there. Steve, I don't want to interrupt you. What on earth is that? Looks like there's been like a sort of KFC explosion over your chips.
Loaded chips. It's absolutely lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
I would try it, but I have a vegan lifestyle.
You've got plenty to do. Yeah, I know. I get that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a very busy man.
I can't even really have bread if it's got the wrong butter on it.
I've got a mouthful of chips. Sorry, I can't argue.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen,
We're on the attack.
We're on the attack now. Devon gets through the back line as the shot is cleared. Harry Taylor gets his toe on it. He should have chipped it, with his loaded chips there. And just think he could have gone to bed dreaming about that goal with one of Steve Holly's... Oh, handball! With one of Steve Holly's fine mattresses.
Erith just had players loaded up in the box.
Loaded in the box, 2-0.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
AI is moving fast across the enterprise. But without visibility, it's just chaos. Different tools, different models, different teams using AI in completely different ways. ServiceNow turns that chaos into control. With the AI Control Tower, you see all your AI across the business in one place. What it's doing, what it's done, and what it's about to do. So you stay in control. To put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com.
This episode is brought to you by ChatGPT. Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. Have you guys heard about ChatGPT work? It's the new way to use ChatGPT for bigger multi-step projects. And when you need more than just answers, give ChatGPT work access to your apps and files, and it can create real work documents like spreadsheets, slides, and structured reports. Get started at chatgpt.com by selecting work mode, available on Plus and Pro plans.
Steve, I'm just going to interrupt your chips again.
Okay.
I think that free kick just sums up their afternoon and evening, really.
Yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? No end result.
Well, that's 3 words.
Yeah, that's why you do this podcast and I don't. No, I mean, it was just, there's nothing much going on up top there. There's no end product. There's, It's an away performance. They're 2-0 down. I don't think they've got very much idea about what to do about it. I think it's now a question of how many we end up with. Goal difference can always be a thing. I'd like to see another couple of goals go in down at the other end. I think we're capable of doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. It remains 2-0 to Erith Town. Steve Holly, if you can imagine a tea's made next to one of your beds that's gone a little bit quiet and cold and tepid, we've gone off the boil.
We have gone off the boil a little bit, which is disappointing. You could argue that Horley Town have been a bit more resilient this half. They've gotten in our penalty area without too much end result, it has to be said. But we haven't shown anything in this half either, which is a bit disappointing given the first half. But there's still, 15 to go, and I'm still hopeful of this extra goal just to put the icing on the cake.
Absolutely. Talking of cake, it was your birthday recently. You had some birthday cake. Would we like to see some icing on this cake?
I think we would.
That's a great ball out to Dammy there on the... Oh,
Thanks, Michael.
Recently.
My birthday on the 4th, yeah. Huh? On the 4th.
15 years.
Mine was 15. Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday. How old were you, Steve?
21. A little bit older than your son.
Do you want to go on the halfway line and we give you a card?
No. Can we not do that?
We celebrate with Brian.
Never ever do that.
Celebrate with Brian, that'd be nice. Separated at birth. You and Brian Silk.
Do you know how old Brian is?
I dare not say. I know he's late 50s.
Oh, right, okay. He's still just a boy then.
No, that's being generous.
Yeah.
I thought you actually knew and was going to start chuckling. Erith again continues to dominate. There's been a couple of substitutions. Jonas Lee coming on the field for Milo, and also Bertie Vella on the field for...
You can't pronounce his surname.
Bertie Vella?
No, Jonas.
Jonas, no, it's an hard one, isn't it? And also Dammy is on the field. Lovely ball inside. It drops. It drops to Anderson. Now, there's a shot on the right hand side.
It's completely
saved well. Yeah, it's all going very well at the moment for Erith Town. Again,
it's just a matter of time.
We should get another goal. It has gone a little bit flat, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I think the 3 points, if we keep playing like this, will remain in that bag of points.
Yep, I agree. I think we should put the thing to bed.
Yes. Here's a question for you. What extra would you charge for a headboard? Like, as in, do as a bed maker, do headboards come as standard these days?
Well, yes, they come in standard sizes to fit standard sized beds. If you want a nice sort of soft veloury one, sort of to cushion your head.
Why would you need to cushion your head, Steve? Was that a cough there?
So that the neighbours get relief. Or you can have a nice metal one or a nice wooden one. Leather, perhaps.
They hurt your head a bit, though.
Well, yeah, exactly. Not good for sitting up doing the crossword.
Well, that's what you meant earlier, wasn't it?
I actually had to go and inspect a headboard.
Did you really?
Which was brass plated, but the brass plating had worn off on two of the struts.
How did that happen? What was that action you just did with your hands, Brian? Steve?
Might need a new post.
No, I suggested that the wearing on the headboard was suggestive of metal against metal. I didn't want to exaggerate any further than that.
Right, okay.
But
should we get people to email the owner what they think might break headboards? info@erithtown.com. Just like the Amazon Prime delivery driver, that was a great delivery.
That didn't hit the way you thought, did it?
No. A free kick coming from the right hand side, really curved nicely to the edge of the 6-yard box, and it was all but. What are you watching down there? It was all but a free header.
I think if he stood there, it would have gone in. Like
The thing is, in all seriousness, Harris, like it was all but a free header, and this is like the third consecutive header in 2 games from 10 to 12 yards out. I mean, would you say that was a free header, pretty much, Steve?
Yes, it was. It was fantastic delivery by, was that Bertie?
No, Bertie Valla crossed it.
Yeah, Bertie Valla crossed the ball in. Yeah.
The Amazon delivery.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was a free header, yes.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I mean, but like I say, I don't know if you've seen the Punjab highlights, Steve, but, after we scored the header with AJ Dive, there was 2 free headers within 2-3 yards of the goal from Elliot and Jack Holland. I forgot his name there, Jack Holland. And we need to be scoring these, really. You know, how many of these do you want to miss ultimately?
Well, it's games like this against, with all due respect to Horley, a side that's probably going to struggle at home. That we need to put in as many goals as we can.
It's the goal difference. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think of that header?
What's the name? To get videos and stuff like that.
Patreon.
Yeah. What is it called?
Patreon, the Dockers Faithful.
Yeah.
TDF.
Yeah.
What about it?
What have I got to do to get on?
You go on patreon.com/the Dockers Faithful, and for just £3 a month, you can get all of the videos from last year and all the videos from this year, which is probably about 2.5-3 hours of content for £3 a month. 10p a day.
I know, it's just that is
extortionate.
That's more value for money than the chips I had.
And you got and this sort of humour and comedy that we're providing now is what you can expect from the channel.
Right. So what do I need to do? Do I need to see whichever bloke runs this whole?
Well, you're not sitting far away from him.
I've got to set up a DD.
A DD. I don't see Rob anywhere. Well, where is Rob? Yeah, he's the admin guy. But no, I will sort you out with the link shortly after recording. But not long to go. What do we think?
I think Erith have been the much better team, and that if that had gone in and we've actually taken our chances, we could be 5-6-0 up by now.
Yeah, I think the one thing is, though, it's becoming a slightly recurring theme. You know, like pre-season, talking to Taz, there could have been more goals. Punjab, yes, there weren't that many clear-cut chances, but there's 2 or 3 headers there we could have got in. We've just got to start taking these, really. But, like I say, we can't be disappointed. It's potentially 3 points, the way it's going at the moment, 2-0, and up the Dockers. Oh. And as we were talking about taking our chances there, Harris, he cuts in on the right-hand side, plays it back to Jonas, who's 6 yards out, and he smashes it over the bar.
It's just gone over as well.
Jonas, who was that?
Jonas. He's like Prince. He's only got one name.
Yeah. Well, one name that you can pronounce anyway.
That's the one name I can pronounce anyway. Petke Vicious?
Who's Vicious?
Well, we'll see. Let's hope he don't get subbed. Oh, no, now Tyler Anderson on the ball on the right-hand side. Plays it inside there, looks up. Oh, too long on the ball in the middle of the park again. Jonas is screaming for the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box, and it just doesn't go to him. Horley now on the attack. George Goodwin tidies up excellently there. That is a good win of the ball. Yeah, well done. Back out wide to Tyler Anderson. Good quick feet back to George Goodwin. George Goodwin dinks it over the Horley Town player. That's got to be a foul. No, he won the ball at the last minute. I would have given the foul for the earlier shove, but he's got going back to the original point with Jonas. He's got to score that, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's only 10 yards out. He should have put it in the net. It's an unlucky shot, to be fair. He's just got under it. I think if he just leant forward a bit further, he probably would have put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, got to keep your head down. You lean back, they go over the bar, but it remains 2-0. But again, with a free header a moment ago, Jonas's chance. 3 or 4 from Bethel, Milo. Look, I'm just these are just from these. Do you know what? All jokes aside, these are realistic goal scoring chances just from the top of my head that on another day you score.
If we had a GA, it'd be about 0.8.
This could be 8-0. It's really good, couldn't it? I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, well, I mean, down at Stenning, we took our chances and there wasn't that great a difference between the two sides. There is in this particular game, and we should be more than 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, we've still got to take the positives. It's still a totally dominant performance.
Managing the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Managing the game. Not that long to go. And 3 points look like they're in the bag at the SC28.
This episode is brought to you by ChatGPT. Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. Have you guys heard about ChatGPT work? It's the new way to use ChatGPT for bigger multi-step projects. And when you need more than just answers, give ChatGPT work access to your apps and files, and it can create real work documents like spreadsheets, slides, and structured reports. Get started at chatgpt.com by selecting work mode, available on Plus and Pro plans.
Hello.
Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
We are digital, we are downloadable, we are streamable.
The fashion event of the year is certified fresh.
Pull yourself together, we have work to do.
Critics say it's smart and witty and the perfect sequel.
That's all.
Get runway ready for The Devil Wears Prada 2 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Rated PG-13.